Christians, we will be happier. And I've seen that in my life, honestly.
And the greatest thing is that you can see it too. Anyone can see it if they live by his commandments.
Yeah. Well, I think we can move to the next question. So 4, give as many differences between your church and other churches.
And then it has listed Catholics, Protestants, Adventists, and Muslims.
I think really the one big difference between us and all other churches is, like Elder Thomas was saying, is that we don't just have this random book that we wrote, and we didn't just like change the teachings or like do another Reformation, like was done throughout history. Our church isn't built on that. Our church is built upon the fact that Jesus Christ and God appeared again to people in today's day and restored their teachings on the earth. And we truly believe that this is the kingdom of God on earth. I think that is a great way to put it.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think whenever we look at these other religions, I think like I could pick out specifics, like little things that we believe differently or whatnot. But when it comes down to it, it really comes down to that fact. And really whether that's true or not.
Mm-hmm.
So.
No, exactly. The authority is probably the most important part. Protestants, for example, their name means like to protest. They're protesting the Catholic Church. That's why they like split off from it. And they don't have that authority. Neither do the Adventists and the Muslims. They're an entirely different branch of monotheism. The Catholics are the only others that claim that authority, and we actually have a lesson about that, and we have a way to explain that in our lesson. Usually we teach it through discussion, but yeah, I think that's probably
that probably is good for that one. We can go ahead and move on. And then I see that Eva had his own questions here as well. The first one is, why don't we drink tea, soda, or coffee? And first, we do drink soda, actually. We drink soda totally normally. However, and we also do drink certain types of tea. However, we do not drink coffee, and we do not drink green tea or black tea. And honestly, like, I can't tell you, like, oh, it's because it's unhealthy for this reason or something. But what I can tell you is that just like we believe that our church was restored by God on the earth again, that means that God still communicates with us. And God basically revealed to a living prophet again in our day that these are substances we should avoid. And I don't think that it's necessarily that coffee and those kinds of tea are like just some terrible substance or something, but it's really about the idea of keeping ourselves healthy and keeping ourselves in shape and not being dragged down by addictions. We actually met with someone earlier today who was ready to join our church and be baptized, and something that they were struggling with was coffee addiction. That is something that is truly strong and really does have an effect on people, and it's really sad to see. Yeah. Do you have anything?
Yeah, we believe it's from God. That Joseph Smith that we were talking about, we believe that he got that revelation in response to one of his questions. I'd also just add that it's a good opportunity to exercise your faith, to test it out, see if it really is from God, see if your life does change if you live according to those commandments. And I think you'll see a change if you do. But yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Next question. How do you believe in salvation? Is it work or faith?